Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to demonstrate how to set up a local Maven repository using a Nexus server. We will instantiate a Nexus server instance using a Docker image, then we will establish a Maven repository and create user with the necessary privileges to upload artifact to the server. On my local machine, Docker desktop is already installed, and Sonatype Nexus offers a Docker image that can be utilized to create an instance. This is the command we will use to create the Docker container. As you can see here, we will map the data folder from the container to the host machine to ensure persistence of the generated data even after recreating the container, maintaining the same state. I'm utilizing the -d flag, ensuring that the container will be destroyed when stopped, since we are writing the generated data directly to the host. Let's execute the command and inspect the logs to verify if the server has started successfully. So it will take some time. So this message confirms that our server is up and running. By default, the server is listening on port 8081 and an admin user is created. We can retrieve its password from the log like this. So as you see, we have this information. The password is stored on this file and we know this is mapped to our host machine. So let me check there. We open this file, so let's check list all files. So this is the password, so let's copy this password. In the browser now we can access our server local host and the default port is 8081. Let's check. So this is our Nexus server. Now let's sign in using the admin user, admin, and the password copied from the console. So now we are logged in. Here there is some information. So we are required to change the admin password. And here you are required to enable, so you have two choices. Enable anonymous access. It means that no authenticated user can browse the repositories. So we will enable this and we are done. So now we will create a repository and we go to setting here. As you can see, we are logged as admin and here we will click on a repository and now you see we have some default repositories. Let's create a new one, create new repository, and here you have many choices. We will use this one, Maven, to host it, this type. So because this repository will host our created libraries and jar files, we choose this one. We give a name, demo repo, and we will keep all other parameters to the default values and we click create a repository. So our repository has been created, so it is now empty. This is the URL to our repository, so let's copy it. And now in our Maven project, we will try to use this repository. I created this Maven project, and in our POM, we need to define the link to our repository. We add the repository under this section, distribution management, and here you can add as many repository you need. The important things, you need to specify an ID for this repository. I will show you later why. And as you see, this is the URL. Now we will try to publish the package into our repositories. To achieve that, we can use Maven and deploy. This will create the jar file and try to send it to our Nexus. So let's see what will happen. And as you see, we got this error 401. We are not authorized to upload jar files there. And to achieve that, to create credentials. So first, let's go back to our server and we are logged as admin. And here we need to create a user, demo user, first name, demo password, demo user, and stated you should enable the user. This user should have anonymous. We will need to create a role to make change on the server. So this is not enough because this is only read-only role. So first let's create the user. Demo user has been created. Now we need to grant right privileges to this user, and for that I will add a new role, create new one. Let's call it, for example, it is Nexus role, ID for example demo description brief, and here we have many privileges, so we need to look for this one, edit, view and edit, view and edit, this one, nx repository view and edit, this one. Let's save, and we go to the user, our user, this one, demo user, and we grant this role to our user. Save, and now we need to add the credential to access this repository from our Maven file. One way is to add this credential information. This is the ID of our repository, global Maven setting file located on the .m2 folder. We will add this information, and the section of server, I added a server with the same ID as the repository. This is very important, and this is the username demo user and the password demo user. We save, can check again. We will try to deploy. So now the repository is configured with the demo user, so let's try to deploy. And as you see now it is working. We were able to deploy the jar file. We can check that as well here. We can browse. This is our demo user, and as you see the package has been deployed or published to the server. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you the next one.